I think stigma is the biggest word around all of this, and the impact we've seen on even the families that have come out for our event. Some have had a hard time putting names on crosses because it is a stigma. Unfortunately, this is what's happening. I'm Melissa Nespolan. I am the charter president for the Reaching for the Stars Optimist Club of Windsor-Essex County. We just created this club back March 20th of 2021, International Happiness Day. So it's pretty fitting for our club and for the people that kind of came together to do this, because we're just full of optimism. And so I was honored to be asked to do the presidency, and this is why we're here today. So I think, obviously we've always heard it in the news, right? And I think that in any sort of organization or any sort of field that you're in, it definitely, you hear about it. But it's not till it's in your own backyard that you really kind of, the eyes open. Unfortunately, I lost my baby brother on December 25th, 2020. Joe was amazing, and I really just want to get out to the community resources. I want to get education out there. I want to get people talking, because I think that looking back, you don't realize it until it really does hit your backyard. So we kind of came together as a team and said, you know what, let's do this. It has been a struggle, there's been obstacles, but we're super grateful that we got to put it together in August and for International Overdose Awareness Day. Yeah, so with Joe, he was amazing. And it's funny that I light up every time I say his name, because he really did have a laugh that lighted up a room. And I'm blessed with it too. So I think that, when you think back to him, he was a father, a brother, a friend, but he was a nurse. And he fell in love with his career later in life, but definitely once he found it, he just absolutely adored his patients and adored helping the community. So I know he's looking down and thinking, Melissa, you definitely did the right thing with this. You're out in the community, you're helping, and it's exactly what his passion was. Joe, I call it his demon, because I don't think I ever understood how bad it was. Joe actually lived with me for a bit before, and you never really realize. You don't realize how bad it is. You don't understand how much it's grabbed them until it's really bad. Joe recovered. He had gone through recovery and had been clean for 3 months. He had done a really, really good job. And I think that was the tough part for us was COVID was very, very tough. The resources were very, very tough to find, but we've had amazing support, and unfortunately he just succumbed to it. So yeah, he just a phenomenal guy. The people who supported me the most, obviously, my husband, my family. I wouldn't do any of this without these crazy adventures without them. My very best friends, Tina Poisson and Crystal Sheriff, have been with me for 20 plus years. And my entire Optimist Club, man, they have sweat and tears over these last, and it's not even just 4 weeks, right? We've been planning this for a while. So I really just couldn't have done any of this without them. Through this campaign, we really have looked at whose responsibility really is all this to help and support. And at the end of the day, it's everyone's. I think that now being able to speak to so many different families and so many different organizations, right? I didn't know half the organizations that now I partner with. And I think it really is everyone's job to get on board and to get talking about it. I think what the community is doing right through the crisis is things like this. It's been unbelievable, the support, just reaching out to different organizations, Positive Pathways, Brentwood, CMHA. We have had such a phenomenal outreach from community groups that are just doing it on their own, hands in hands and things like that. It really, I think that's the biggest thing, is that the community is kind of coming together. So what I think the community can do better is education. I think we really need to educate everyone. And the reason I say that is it can land in your own backyard. We need to have people understand that there's so many amazing organizations out there that if they need help, if they have someone that needs help, if they know of someone that needs help, there's just so much out there right now that if we can just get the word out of the different spots that they can go find help, I think that's gonna help, and that's a lot of helps. The other thing I really think we need more of is understanding that this isn't going away. It's raising every day, and every day there's someone else we hear about. And there's a lot we don't hear about. So I think bringing it forward, having big events like this, I think it's just getting people talking. And the more we can do that, the better.